Radiant Britt, I was wrong about you, girl. Because hi and welcome to my very awkward intro. My name is Susan / Bambi and this is Bambi's Rambles. How are we, friends? Are we good? That's good. And if you're not okay, that's okay too. In today's video we are going to be talking about the public breakup of Radiant Britt and the Dad Challenge podcast. Okay guys, so we have had the breakup. I don't know if this breakup really like shocked me. I feel like it shocked me a little bit, but I must say, Radiant Britt, I was wrong about you, girl, because the second that you said all of those things about Josh and realized what he's really about is literally what we've all been echoing for so long. And I'm not sitting here to be like, I said it first. No, I am here to say that we all learn at our own pace. We all learn in our own way. And I feel like better late than never. And a lot of the points that she made in her video in regards to Josh is very, very valid points. His belittling and snarking on women, his the way that he, you know, speaks about women's appearances whilst being a married man with children. Like, then we have the whole, you know, Brianna K situation over her house in Hawaii. We have him basically like sending like innuendos and things like that about Radiant Britt, talking about how like he could like expose her, she's not who she really is type thing. But I don't see him doing that personally. Like, I don't see him doing that. I don't see him destroying Radiant Britt, but I can see him holding that over her head, because he was holding over her head about her channel growing, about people not knowing who she is off the platform. Again, when I say he was saying about she, I mean innuendo. So who else is it going to be fucking about? Because it can't be about Annie Elise from 10 to Life, because as much as I do not like Annie Elise from 10 to Life, I don't like her. I don't like her choices in the past. I don't like the way that she treated Sophie and Sophie's family and a lot of things, right? But Annie Elise said, I watch her content. She does really, really good true crime content. I have to give that to her. But she does give out some really good information. She gets straight to the point. She talks a lot about court processes and stuff like that. Sorry guys, shh, Susan. But I vibe that shit. Like, I like it. I think it's a good channel. But she basically said that she's good friends with Sloane and good friends with Josh, and that they text about the fact that YouTube has been flagging some of their videos, right? So she said this on a video before getting into an actual video. So I caught that. And obviously he's friends with CC Suarez. I don't like CC Suarez in the slightest. And it was interesting that Britt made this point in her video, because I made a video exactly about this probably when I like first started my channel. It's like why I'm anti-MLM but don't watch anti-MLM content. I will pin it up in the thingamajiggy here for you guys to watch that video. But again, she was right on point where she said that they basically, I'm anti-MLM but don't like anti-MLM content because it's bullying, which is what I said last year. And I'm not saying she's saying it because I said it. I'm just saying that I agree with her, and I'm telling you how you can verify that I do agree with her is because it's a video on my channel and I just kicked my ring light. Sorry guys. But anyway, so she basically said stuff. She spoke about the Gabby Petito and, you know, the way he was talking about that case. And even when we talk about that, he was talking about that case, he was also talking about JonBenet Ramsey and a few other cases that he would get the information wrong. Like, this is a thing that people might not see about Josh, is that some people think he's really smart. I don't. I think he's dumb as a box of rocks, but I think he's very, very cunning. I think he's very, very cunning. And the thing is that I know people, I grew up with people like this. I know these people in my real life. I know it. It's funny because my old videos on him would get hate, and Marissa did a video and she got fucking dislike bombed, and she was whatever, and now people are coming back in the comment sections basically telling her she was right, because we are right. And like, I watched Sincerely Sharon's video, and you know, she said that he blocked her in DMs and stuff like that. He's never reached out to me in DMs. I've never had a conversation with him in DMs. Don't really want one, if I'm honest with you. But I just think he's a jackass, and I honestly feel like he needs to stop talking about the vid and the vax and all that stuff. Like, stay away from it. Stay away from it. Honestly, we're going through the same things in Canada as we are in Australia, and I do not think that continuing the conversation of these terrifying things are what we should do on our channels, and spread misinformation and conspiracy theories and drag people and, you know, make ill-informed statements to a large amount of people. You want to brag that you're the largest person in the community? Well, maybe you need to shut the fuck up about things that you don't know. Like, I honestly feel like Josh would be intimidated by men. That's why he goes after women. And I'm glad that Britt is no longer his pick-me girl. She's smartened up. She's seen it for what it is, and she can keep going with her content in her life, and I wish her the best of luck. But I'm really, really glad that she got rid of this dickhead. I wonder if Annie Elise will ever do the same, because even in her true crime videos, in her intro, her kids are in her intro, and she also has a family channel. I don't know if she uploads it to it still, but she did have one. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like people like are really starting to see things, but at the same time, I understand. I don't want to say this because I don't want to upset people who are Radiant Britt followers, subscribers. I know I've done that in the past, and I've been quite harsh. This is me here basically saying that, you know, she did a good thing in my opinion in this video, but I will not ignore the fact that even though I can't stand Tira Nicole, one of my first videos was basically telling both Tira and Britt to not go after each other's looks or each other's appearances, or anyone's looks or appearances. And Radiant Britt had done that now infamous eyeshadow fucking blending whatever to do with Katie Joy. So magically now you're above all this? But again, I say, if we grow and learn, I have nothing negative to say, because I don't expect any of us to be perfect, because I'm not fucking perfect. None of you are fucking perfect. And if you think you're perfect, you're lying. The only person that's perfect on this planet is my dog. And my kids. And my husband. They're not perfect either. They drive me a little loco too. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, send a pigeon, keep the same energy. And guys, the next video you will see, so we're going to have these 2 Dad Challenge podcast videos, part 1, part 2. This will be part 1, and then we will have part 2. Part 2 will be me having a conversation with Jose. I wanted to get a male's point of view on the Dad Challenge podcast. Jose has obviously seen a lot of clips, a lot of things. Everything that I talk about on my channel, I kind of share with him as well, because we sit together and I like to get his opinion. And I really liked some of his opinions on the Dad Challenge podcast. So stay tuned for that. That will be up, I don't know, by the time you're seeing this, maybe part 2 will be already up. Who knows? But have the bell on, subscribe, leave me a comment, leave me a like, leave me a dislike, And thank you so much for coming to the end of this video where I've just rambled for no apparent reason. But anyway, guys, mwah.